Our chief guest, Owek Charles Peter Mayiga, the Katikkiro of Buganda, the Speaker of the Great Lukiiko, Owek Patrick Luwagamugumbule, my fellow ministers, as introduced, but in a special way, join me to thank them. You know, their offices are very busy, but they have decided to come and be with us on this occasion. I request the congregation to thank them for that. If you permit, let me stand on the protocol that has been given to us by the principal and the chairperson. But in a special way, I would like to introduce one person that was left out. That is Owek Anne Chigude Mayanja. That one is on our Committee of Education. And permit me to also congratulate her. She has just assumed some leadership in the Church of Uganda. Congratulations, leadership for women. And the heads of all the institutions, the educational institutions, because those ones support this institution directly, kindly stand up for recognition. The heads of the educational institutions of the Kingdom of Buganda. They are over there, the VC, you've seen the professor, then the head teacher, Lubiri High. I think the others are on the way. And dear graduates, this is your day. You are warmly welcome. Dear graduates, you are warmly welcome. Join me to welcome your parents as well. Team up with me to thank the principal and all the staff for bringing you this far. Then this clap is mighty. Join me to thank the Ssaabasajja for having established this institution. Now, what about God that gives us life? Wouldn't we stand and give a thunderous clap? Yes. Good. Owek Katikkiro and all the guests here present, as introduced, we want to thank God for yet this other day that we have. We are here to celebrate young men and women who rolled up their sleeves to attain the educational achievement. As key stakeholders, we congregate to congratulate the graduates of the 20th graduation ceremony of Buganda Royal Institute of Business and Technical Education. In a special way, I would like once again to thank His Majesty for establishing this institution But like the principal said, I also would like to say, nzaani gwakwasa ministry yeno ey'ebyenjigiriza munyambeko mukubeko mu ngalo ennyo. Ssaabasajja has established many institutions, and BBS is one of them. And we want to thank him for ensuring that the practical education is spearheaded. And I want to thank this institution in particular because as we started this strategic plan for 2023-2028, our ministry was assigned to ensure that we give affordable and accessible education. So this institution has supported greatly the Kabaka Education Fund, having enabled a number of young people acquire practical skills, elevating them to employable bracket of the population. We urge the Institute to remain steadfast on pursuing the objective of producing graduates of integrity. This is your objective number 2, so that they are easily absorbed in the world of work. Owek Katikkiro and all the people here present, our guests, statistics show that out of every 700 graduates produced yearly in Uganda, only 237 are taken on in formal employment. And so when this institute emphasizes the integrity, we imagine our graduates, when they go out there, they will be having an added advantage of having the skills as well as values. We continue to urge management to sustain the strategically aligned partnerships as the principal recognize them with government agencies, private sector, and international agencies for our students for practical internship and attachments. Now to our graduates. Dear graduates to be, hello. I heartily congratulate you for this milestone reached in your educational career. The world is becoming more and more competitive, which requires that you keep measuring up to the challenge. Use the knowledge and skills acquired and values inculcated to establish a competitive advantage in society. Also, be informed, and at this I would like you to listen carefully, dear graduates. I would like you to listen carefully. If you had the prayer from the Sheikh, he told you that when you go into the world, you really have to be very observant and ensure that you fit in well. But I want to show you that the National Population and Housing Census of 2024 in Uganda highlights that 42.6% of youth aged 15 and 24, between 15 and 24, they are not in education, they are not in employment, neither are they in any training. And dear graduates, you are going out to meet these people. And what is my message here? These are people that you and every one of us shouldn't ignore. Let's go prepare and possibly support them, say, through apprenticeship. We have organized Owek Katikiro that we invite all the alumni of the Kabaka Education Fund to come to Bulange to form that alumni association. And this is in a bid to see how we support further. For instance, this 42.6% in the community should be a concern for everyone. Someone is not in employment, not in education, not any training, so we shouldn't just look on. Now, I would like to thank everyone that has supported these graduates, beginning with the parents and guardians. I want to thank government for having allowed this establishment through the policies, especially the guidance given to us by National Council for Higher Education and TVET. We want to thank Sabasaja's government, headed by the Katikiro. Dear Katikiro, before this congregation, I would like to thank you very much and the entire cabinet for the strategic guidance and policy approvals when we are working with programs for this institute. Thank you very much. I also would like to thank the Governing Council. They have implemented the policies. Management has been here ensuring that Sabasaja's institution remains a going concern. Dear staff, thank you very much for giving these students the practical skills and other educational exposures. I want to thank all of you because it is from the public that we get the partnerships, those collaborations that have been mentioned by the principal. We want to thank you so very much. So may we have this 20th graduation a success. Nga bwe mwawulidde, principal yagambye nti nze tekirinaamu sitaani okwogerako ku Luganda, kubanga n'abawulirizeeyo ku CBS abali eyo ku Mireereetu oba oli awo ng'olumu tebawulidde Luzungu. Tusanyukidde nnyo wamu n'abayizi bano abagenda okutikkirwa oluvannyuma lw'okumala emisomo egy'obwoleke ku mitendera egy'enjawulo. Muneegatteko tubayozeyoze bamusaayi muto bano. Tetusobola kkowa kwebaza Ssaabasajja Kabaka okuba nti agunjizzaawo amasomero n'amatendekero nga lino. Katikkiro, nsaba ompe omukisa mbuulire abantu bano nti Ssaabasajja kati ali mu masaza gonna ataddeyo kye bayita amasomero, amatendekero, kati ogw'omulimu tetusobola gutunulira nga tetuguwadde engalo bannange. Atandikidde ddala okuva eri wansi mu nasare, buli masaza zirina nasare, ate n'okutuuka ku mutendera gwa yunivasite. Twebaza abakulembeze okuviira ddala cabinet, olukiiko olufuzi, principal ne ba staff ne bakadde b'abaana bano ababaweeredde, tubeebaliza ddala. Kati njogera kino, abayizi bwe baba baagadde baali mpuliririzza nnyo. Abayizi nga mugenda mu nsi mutegeere nti mujja kusangayo bannammwe abeetaaga okukwata ku mukono. Ebibalo bya 2024 ebyakolwa ekitongole ekya UBOS ekya National Housing Population kyalaga nti ebitundu 42 eyo abavubuka abali mu myaka 15 okutuuka mu 24 bali eyo tebasomangako, tebalina mulimu gumanyiddwa wadde obukugu bwonna obwoleke, naye nga gye bali ebitundu 42 bye baalaba era bye mugenda okusangayo. Nsaba mugende nga mwetegese okubiyamba eyo, tuveeyo tubeere nga buli muntu wa Ssaabasajja alina obukugu obusaanidde. Ndowooza nti tujja kukisobola, naddala abo abaasomera ku nsawo ya Ssaabasajja eya Kabaka Education Fund. Twategese olukiiko nga 27 wano Ogwokusatu mu Bulange. Mujje mwenna n'abali eyo abaasomera Kabaka Education Fund, tuteekewo olukiiko olw'enjawulo olusobola okutunula mu mbeera zonna nga naffe Ssaabasajja bwe yatuweerera. Tukwate ku mukono abalala ate tukole n'ebirala ebitwekulaakulanya, oba oliawo n'okwekulaakulanya mu by'obukulembeze, tulyoke tuzimbe Buganda enedda ku ntikko. Sijja kusukkawo awo. Ssaabasajja Kabaka agundegunde.
Tweyanzege. Thank you very much. Our dear Minister of Education, Buganda, we are very grateful. I take this opportunity to also welcome our dear guests who